Greetings, Zombie Slayers, Sleepy Jim here. Welcome back to my solo high-round strategy guide for the map Shadows of Evil from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. If you're enjoying this series and it's been helpful for you, please remember to rate and comment. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel for a lot more Zombies content all year round. But in this episode, what we're going to be doing very early here is building the wonder weapon for this map, which is epic. One of my all-time favorite wonder weapons. Going to be using that, and we're going to be doing some more training strategies as well. So here we go. Enjoy. So it can take a while to get that last part of the wonder weapon to drop. Sometimes it's a little bit of a luck factor there. And we're going to try a few of these purple pods as we go, because you can get max ammos out of them as we saw before. I didn't get a chance to click on that one before I got harassed by the zombies. I should probably think about replenishing. Actually, no, I've got danger closest for one more round at least here, so that should be okay. Nice, 3 points, always good. Yeah, in terms of Black Ops 3 Zombies, while we're watching this, I'll just go through my first impressions of Black Ops 3 Zombies. Basically, I really love it. Just replenishing the shield here. On a map-by-map basis, the first two maps for Black Ops 3 compared to Black Ops 2 are definitely better. I mean, Transit is probably the main one that brings it down for Black Ops 2. So many people hate that map. There's a lot of problems with it. I won't go into those, but with this map, Shadows of Evil, there's so many great things about it. The major problem that I have right now is the graphical glitchiness, frame rate drop on PC. But I believe on console that's not so bad. It may even be non-existent. I haven't had a chance to try my PS4 version yet, by the way. I just got my Jug edition today. And I've also got a hardened edition that I haven't unwrapped yet, for both for PS4. I did order another Jug edition from eBay, but the eBay user is no longer with eBay, so I probably am not going to get that one. Yeah, there you go, guys. That is the Wonder Weapon build. So it has a different name each time you build it. I think there's like 4 or 5 different names that it can have. Because, hey, man, it's an individual, right? It's like a creature rather than a weapon. It looks kind of well, it's definitely biological. It's got eyes and tentacles and stuff like that. But in this case, it's called the Nara Lacra. And as you can see, it has 10 rounds. 1 round in the whatever functions as a magazine. That thing. And what it does, it's like a reverse thunder gun. Or a Gersh device. Sort of. In that when you fire it, it creates like a black hole type effect, which sucks all the zombies in. And the zombies, when you fire this thing, are pretty much stunned. They can't do anything, they just get sucked into it and die. So if you get stuck in a tricky situation, you can get out of it super easily using this wonder weapon. So at some point, we're going to be pack-a-punching the wonder weapon as well in this map. Now, at this point in time, it's kind of weird how you have to pack-a-punch it. I don't know whether it's a bug, or whether it's a glitch, or whether it's intended. But I thought I would show it to you guys anyway, because it seems to be that this weapon is meant to be pack-a-punch, because it gets a different name, and it gets increased ammo, and stuff like that. But the way that you have to do it is kind of a little bit of a glitchy type thing that you have to do, rather than just sticking it in the pack-a-punch machine like you would normally with any other weapon. So we'll do that very shortly here, but we'll just get through most of the round to start with. Because initially, like, the wonder weapon has only 10 rounds, as we saw, so that's very little ammunition. And I guess it's similar to the Thunder Gun, which had 12 rounds, I think, and then 24 Pack-a-Punch. So it's very, very similar to that, and definitely as powerful as the Thunder Gun, if not more so, because it lasts for a much longer duration, the effect of it. It's not just a single blast. But yeah, it's an awesome, awesome weapon. I love it. Definitely. Just trying to thin out the zombies a bit here. I just want to narrow them down to one zombie. Another cool thing that they've put in Black Ops 3 Zombies is that that little stumble that the zombies do. At least in this map. I haven't really noticed it in the Giant that I can remember, but it's reminiscent of the Ascension zombies, which would kind of do a little commando roll every now and then. And it adds to the unpredictability factor, which is what I like about it. Anyway, at this point we're just going to be looking around, popping a few of the purple pods, that sort of stuff. And then we're going to be heading into round 25, so I might just skip ahead some of this wandering around part of the footage. Alright, we've just hit the Gobblegum machine and got ourselves some stock option Gobblegum. Possibly not the best for the higher rounds anymore, but still better than nothing, I guess. So at least we don't have to reload. So we're going to head back down to the Rift and get started on the round 25 zombie killing. And we're going to leave some zombies at the end of the round, the usual thing. So we do have the one weapon to help us out here if we do happen to get stuck doing this training down here. But like I said before, it's a fairly easy location to train in. And the ray gun is still fairly effective at round 25. Plus the Civil Protector is going to help us out. So he always does a pretty good job taking out the zombies. So I mean, really for the first part of the round where you've summoned the Civil Protector, and you want to start doing that at the start of every round going forwards, really. We will need quite a lot of points to start hitting the box to try and get Little Arnie, which is the equivalent of monkey bombs in this map. But apart from that, we pretty much have everything we need now to get to the higher rounds. Apart from having upgraded the Wonder Weapon, which we will be doing very shortly as well. So I'm just going to try out the trap again. Yeah, those traps, unfortunately, the traps are not going to kill the zombies into the really high rounds. Like past about round, say rounds 40 to 50, you'll have to run the zombies through the trap twice to actually kill them, because they will take damage, but it won't insta kill them. For instance, like the electroshock traps do on Doris at any round, which is a shame because traps are always good. But then again, this map has a lot of OP weapons and ways that you can kill the zombies without having to rely on traps, which is awesome. Like this Naralaqua Wonder Weapon. Look at all the eyes on this thing. I just love the animation on this. Like, they kind of twitch and like look around and stuff like that. It's a great design. It's a great design. I love it. Can you imagine the wonder weapons we're going to get in future maps? It's going to be awesome. Really looking forward to it. I mean, if this is the first map, like this map is incredible. But the last few maps that come out with the DLC are usually the best ones. Not always, but often they are. Like, I mean, look at Moon from Black Ops. We had Origins from Black Ops 2. Both amazing maps. Trapeze Artist. It's pretty cool how there's like little achievements that you get for zombies related stuff as well. I love that aspect to this ranking up system. I think they heard a lot of the feedback that people had from the Black Ops 2 ranking up system. I mean, it was impossible to exactly tell what ranked you up. There was no rewards at all for ranking up, and it was pretty pointless, to truth be told, except for an emblem. And if you're like me, you don't really care about that anyway. I mean, some people loved it. Like, they they crave that sort of prestige symbol, but I'd rather have some sort of tangible reward for it. And we kind of get that with some unlockable stuff and stuff like that here in Black Ops 3 Zombies in the ranking up system. I imagine there's probably going to be some really cool stuff if you get to the max prestige level, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Okay, so end of the round, we're going to be heading up here and hitting the old Civil Protector again. I probably should replenish my shield, although I think I still have a shield at this point. So, yeah, we've got a Magwas spawned in as well. So yeah, the beauty of this wonder weapon is it's just like the Thunder Gun, except better because it's like 360 degrees and it lasts longer and stuff like that. But basically, if you get blocked off by zombies anywhere in the map, you can just pull the trigger and instantly you can get yourself out of trouble with this thing. It is amazing. Like, pretty much the only limit to getting the high rounds in this map, once you know what to do and how to get set up and stuff like that, the only limit is going to be the map, how glitchy it is, and whether it crashes after a certain amount of time and stuff like that, like they always do. And there are a lot of glitches in this map. Hopefully they fix all of them. Like ones that kill you, you know what I mean? Like people falling through the map. I've personally glitched through objects and that's killed me. Getting stuck on things. Yeah, there's some of those sort of glitches right now. I mean, they had a multiplayer beta, but they really should have had a zombies beta as well. I mean, people already ripped stuff out of the game files from the multiplayer beta that had to do with zombies for spoilers and stuff. So I mean, I guess they didn't want to ruin the Easter egg, and it's probably really hard for them to not do that if they released the zombies beta. So I can kind of understand it, but I just wish there was a way around that. Because there are always glitches in zombies to begin with, and it would be nice if there was some sort of beta that allowed them to iron those out. If they had proper quality assurance, they should be sorting that stuff out in studio anyway, if you know what I mean. Alright, so just a few zombies left here, and then I'm going to leave a couple of zombies and go and refresh my Gobblegum, which has worn out. Probably would have been a good idea to get a new zombie shield, because my zombie shield is gone as well. But I think I don't worry about it on this occasion, but it definitely protects you from zombies coming from behind you. So I do recommend that, even though it's a little bit of a hassle going and grabbing one. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to cut forward to where we grab the Gobblegum, and then we're going to kick off with round 28 here, just because it can take a while to actually find a Gobblegum machine that's active in this map. Alright, we found another Gobblegum machine once again up here in the station area. So we're going to grab a Gobblegum out of that. It is the Arsenal Accelerator, which allows you to charge your special weapon faster. So that is actually going to be really useful now that we're in the high rounds and we actually have the special weapon, the Keeper's Sword. So looking forward to seeing how effective this is in allowing us to use that sword a little bit earlier. So basically when you're in the high rounds, what you want to do is you want to keep that flying sword active as often as you can, because it's really effective in following you around. And you pretty much chuck it out, set and forget, and then just switch back to your wonder weapon, and it takes out tons of zombies for you, so as we've seen already. Okay, heading into round 28, we have, by the looks of it, another one of these bug rounds. We'll possibly get some meatballs spawning in as well, since we're in a fairly high round. They tend to crash the party a fair bit as well. But we'll take these guys out, and the beauty of it is we get the max ammo, so it's sort of like the old dog rounds. I really love maps where there's a guaranteed max ammo round. Makes things a lot quicker and easier when you're going for the really high rounds. As you can see, the ray gun pretty much devastates these guys. They don't seem to gain any extra health really in the higher rounds, which is good. And there you go, we've got max ammo. So even though we only have 10 rounds in this regular wonder weapon here, I think it's called the Apothicon Servant is the general name for this wonder weapon, even though it has about 5 or 6 different names. This time we have the Nar Alaqua. Nar Alaqua. I wonder if that actually means something in some language or other. Possibly does. Sounds kind of, I don't know what, it's not quite Spanish, but I mean aqua, I think Spanish is agua, isn't it? Agua is Spanish for water. But anyway, language is not my expertise. I've traveled a lot and picked up a few basic words, but I definitely don't speak any other language fluently, except for sign language actually. I speak sign language pretty well. But yeah, get myself out of trouble with the Nar Alaqua. And just as well, you want to be able to whip that out and blast away if you do get trapped and we happen to get a nuke. With the weapons I've got right now, insta-kill isn't really the most useful drop to get, but yeah, I mean, you can throw your grenades out and stuff like that. Just have to be careful with the grenades. They didn't make grenades as OP as they were in Advanced Warfare in Black Ops 3 Zombies, so I think they were a little bit too powerful in that. Alright, so yeah, it's actually a lot of fun, this map. I enjoy this map. There's a lot going on, but there's no super annoying mechanic. I mean, the rituals at the start, setting up Pack-a-Punch, they get a little bit repetitive if you play this map a lot. However, as I showed you guys, it only takes really about 20 minutes. Quicker than that. I've seen people do it in 10 minutes. But that's exceptional. But 20 minutes, you can get all of the rituals done and get Pack-a-Punch open and have enough for either Jug or to actually Pack-a-Punch a weapon, which is not too bad really when you think about it. I mean, Zombies used to be a nice quick mini game, but obviously now it's evolved quite a lot to where it does take a lot of your time up to get to the higher rounds and get set up. But not such a bad thing really, especially if you love zombies like we do.